Hey there tech heads, welcome back to the channel. As you can probably tell from the title of the video, today we're going to be talking about all the products released at the Apple event that took place earlier this week. Apple fanboys, rejoice. So, the main focus of this event, or the main thing everyone took away from this event, or what everyone was looking forward to anyway, were the new iPhones, the iPhone 11, 11 Pro, and the bigger 11 Pro. So, we're going to come back to that later anyway. There are also some other products that were released. There was a new iPad announced. There was also an the Apple Watch Series 5, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to look at all of these products and I'll give you my thoughts on them. Let's start off with the Apple Watch Series 5. So the Apple Watch Series 5 isn't really much different from the Series 4. It now has an always-on display, which is cool. They've moved to an AMOLED screen, or they've enabled always-on display on the screen if it was previously AMOLED. It has the same battery life as the Series 4. I'm not an Apple Watch user, so I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but anyway, it's the same battery life. So now it has a built-in compass, so if you're away from your phone or if you're lost and you don't have any signal on your phone or something, you can use the compass on your watch. It has the same design as the Series 4, which is good because the Apple Watch series are known for their beautiful designs. Even I have to admit that, yeah, pretty beautiful devices. Now they come in a variety of materials. There's the stainless steel version, there's the aluminum version, there's the ceramic version, and now there's a new titanium version of the Apple Watch Series 5. I'm pretty sure it's going to be more expensive, but anyway, yeah. So the Series 5 starts out at $399, basically $400 for the GPS version, and $499/$500 for the cellular version. So the cellular version is $500 for a smartwatch. Wow. Yeah, that's the price you pay for wanting to be in the ecosystem. Okay, so next up we're going to be talking about the new baseline iPad, the standard iPad, the entry-level iPad. It's not the Pro or Mini, or what else do they call their iPads? Whatever. So it starts out with a 10.2-inch Retina display, which is cool. It has an A10 Fusion chip, pretty decent. It's going to have a smart connector keyboard. I've heard a lot about Apple's keyboards, some good, some bad. We're just gonna have to wait to find out how this one performs, I guess. It's gonna have Touch ID, which is really good because a lot of people miss that home button, the clickiness and the responsiveness of Touch ID. So Touch ID is coming back. It's gonna be running iPad OS, which is awesome. I mean, ever since Apple announced iPad OS, it's been revolutionary for the tablet users, because previously when the iPad was running iOS, it was just but anyway, it's running iPad OS, so yeah. It's gonna have Apple Pencil support. Apple Pencil support. You know, I remember a time when Steve Jobs, rest in peace, said, "Who needs a stylus?" Yeah, who needs a stylus? Use your finger. And Samsung started, you know, with the Note series, and they brought the S Pen, and other companies, Huawei have their pen, the X Pen, I think, or something. And Apple was like, you know what, let's make our own pen, but we'll call it a pencil. Yeah, the Apple Pencil. Anyway, it has support for that. And it starts out at $329. For a tablet, pretty decent price, I think. So it starts at $329, which is cool. Moving on to the topic you've all been waiting for. Drum roll, please. The new iPhones. Yeah, we'll start with the iPhone 11. So the iPhone 11 is more, it's not really different from the iPhone 10R, not 10s, 10R, because it's more of a spiritual successor to that phone. You'll see why I say so in a moment. So the iPhone 11 shares a very similar design to the iPhone 10R, same size notch, same size bezels. It also has a 6.1 inch liquid retina display, and this display is LCD. Yeah, Apple LCD, not AMOLED. Not surprised. Then also, as for the screen resolution, it is 720p. 720p? Really? Well, anyway, I'm just making a big deal out of it because a lot of people enjoyed the iPhone XR's display. I personally wouldn't have enjoyed that display because it's not sharp enough for me, but 720p, it's HD, it's okay. Okay. What else? The Apple logo was moved down to the center of the phone, and the iPhone text, like the iPhone text, below the logo was completely removed. iPhone text was completely removed. The iPhone 11 is rocking the A13 Bionic chip, the Apple A13 Bionic chip, which is the fastest chip they produce right now. It might be the fastest chip on the market right now because Apple is really good with their processors. So the focus of the iPhone 11 is on the cameras. Yes, the pun was intended. Yeah, it has two cameras, one 12 megapixel standard camera and one 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. So they added an ultra wide angle camera to the iPhone 11. Now these two cameras are capable of recording video at 4K, 60 frames per second. It has HDR, it has color matching between the both cameras so that when you switch between cameras, you don't see a shift in color quality. It has a 12 megapixel selfie camera. Which crops out to give you a wider angle like the Samsung phones. Yeah, so there's a button which you can press, which then crops out the image a little bit to give you a slightly wider angle. It's nothing incremental, nothing significantly incremental, but man, we'll take it like that. Also, Apple has added slow motion videos to the front camera, and guess what they call this? Slow-fies. Slow-fies. Okay, so slow-fies. But let's step away from that name. They have a dedicated night mode now. So yes, finally, Apple has joined the party or joined the club with a dedicated night mode. So iPhone pictures, the iPhone 11 pictures in the dark or in low light conditions should be significantly better. They did come late, so let's see how it stands up to the Pixel's night sight or Huawei's nightscape or Samsung's night mode. Let's see what happens. Also, it has a U1 chip. Now, this is very interesting in the sense that this dedicated U1 chip is special. It has a spatial awareness of other U1 chips. So we know what AirDrop is, right? Now, you can AirDrop something, AirDrop a file to another iPhone with this U1 chip from a distance. It's like everyone wants to do motions. I don't know. It's like you have your phone here and there is someone you want to AirDrop a file to a couple of feet away, and then you point your phone at them, like you just beam it towards them, and then the file transfers to them like almost instantly. It's like AirDropper, but it's, more directed. I'll put it like that. You can do it from a distance. It also has a 30% faster Face ID. I don't know how true that is. We'll have to wait for a test to see if it's actually 30% faster. And they said it can recognize your face from wider angles because, to my understanding, unlocking an iPhone from the 10 to the XS Max while it's on the table is almost impossible with Face ID. You really have to lift it up. And what else? Yeah, it starts at a price of $699 US. So it starts at about $700, which is their main selling point actually, because the iPhone XR last year was the best selling iPhone because it had a good battery life and it was cheap. This also has a good battery life. It's said to last 1 hour longer than the iPhone XR. So before the construction work starts again, because this place has been so incredibly noisy, I'm gonna have to stop the video here. It's gotten much longer than I thought it would have been. So if you want to see the information about the iPhone 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max, please make sure you stick around because I will be releasing the video for that very soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification icon so you don't miss the next video I'm going to put out. And yeah, that's it. So I will see you tech heads in the next one. Peace. If you have any comments or suggestions about this video, please make sure to leave them down in the comment section. Or if you have any suggestions about videos you'd like to see in the future, also leave them in the comment section, or feel free to send them to me on social media. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.